We're on the same page?
Yeah, we're in the same time zone now.
I missed being ahead of you. I remember what it was like when I was your age.
You're in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying so hard not to yawn right now, just so everyone knows.
You're going to pop your jaw. Hi, Kaylee and Felicia and Nicole and Bert.
Bert came on, was commenting on Agent Chat Live, and I called her Bert because I'm just so used to it. All right, it looks like we might be live now.
We are live now, yes.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
How's everyone
Welcome.
doing? Are you yawning tonight? Or is it just
I'm
Sarah?
exhausted. Yeah. Please excuse my exhausted vocal fry.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Well, vocal fry is very in, or it was until fairly recently. Sakara is
Yeah.
still popular, so yeah, it's totally still in.
You may have or not used what in your query?
Bert?
Did I call you Bert? Did you sign your query, Bert?
That'd be amazing. Do that. Do that immediately. Apparently you're cozy tonight, Sarah.
Cozy vibes? What does that mean?
It means you're cozy, you know. Blanket, tea, fireplace, cat, cozy.
I don't have
Hi,
any of
Karen and
those
Courtney.
things.
I assume it's the curtain.
Oh yeah, it's my pub talk where I usually film pub talk live, but um, I didn't set up my light.
Hi, Evelyn.
Hey Evelyn.
Oh,
Oh
Jay.
no. Hey Jay. Oh.
Nice. Clever. Good connection.
Yeah, created a memorable moment for you. You're welcome, then.
Yeah, Sarah's out here.
It was a great convo too. She was really, really great. Enjoyed talking to her.
See?
Oh, I'm not wearing a sweater. It's a Star Trek shirt.
It's just the lighting. The lighting is giving you sweater
Yeah.
vibes.
No, I wish I was wearing a sweater though.
Oh, quick, go grab a sweater.
I'm not at my house.
Grab someone else's sweater. I don't see the problem here.
Everyone in this house is smaller than me.
Grab 2 sweaters.
Good idea. Knit them together real quick.
I'm such a problem solver.
Well, what is everyone going to be working on today?
I am going to be editing a podcast. What are you going to be doing?
Yeah. I'm going to be, I have a book write article that was due Monday, so
Doing great.
I'll be doing that.
Hi, Chudney.
Hey, Jenny.
Yeah, sneaky lighting.
Yeah. It's like right over my head too. It's not good lighting at all, but.
Hi, Ruth. Courtney's revising. Always revising. I told Sarah, but I did not tell you all. I have picked up new kittens today.
Oh, yeah. They're little babies. They're
Line
tiny, tiny babies.
edits, structural revision.
Wow.
It is Cogsworth.
A lot of revisions.
Jade, that is Cogsworth.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is Cogsworth. This is
Cogsworth
a little French mustache.
and Lumiere. He's not French, Sarah. He's British.
Oh, sorry.
That's cool. That's so cool. What a cool
Oh,
thing.
writing programs.
Jenny's outlining.
Yes.
Karen's hearting. And Ruth is procrastinating. Solid.
The article I'm working on is about hockey romances.
Hi.
Jen.
What's with a J? Jen. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
3 tiny little 4-day-olds and their mother who hates humans. So
Sometimes, Jen, that happens like if the window's too small. So if you have the window like smaller than usual or something, that's usually why. it will do that on mobile too.
There are worse things to have stuck in your head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Felicia's drafting.
Oh,
doing the thing that everyone
well, ever since everyone learned
was a
about the
concept.
Canada-U.S. enemies to lovers, apparently, history.
Yeah. Yeah, the reason why, honestly, I don't have it done yet is we have a diversity requirement at Bookright, so we have to have so many books by authors of color, which is fine. I usually don't have any problem, but for obvious reasons, I was going to say some reason, but I think it's obvious. Hockey romances are super, super white. Yeah, so I had to do a little more research. Courtney's going back to main project. Nice.
So are you less stressed now? I hope that's the case.
Chocolate.
Chocolate! We're like twins!
Well, we are silent for 20 minutes at a time, so that should help your head.
Yeah, we'll all be very, very quiet for long stretches so that you can rest. Is this the one that you would outline like 17,000 words or something?
Yeah.
All right, but we have the research rule. What have you learned from the research?
She's looking for bloggers to be hosts at Coastal Magic.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
But it's still research, so interesting blogs, things you prefer, templates you enjoy. It's the research rule. You got to tell us what you learned.
I could rant for a while about things missing from people's websites.
You could, and you do, but you
I
will not.
have. Actually, I did a whole class on it.
And several Twitter threads.
All right, we're going to get started in about 3 minutes, so feel free to start your stretches, spiders.
I have to enjoy my fingers while I still have them.
What?
Well, the foster cat. She has tried to take out a few humans. I've got my
Thanks,
winter
Evelyn.
gloves and a ladle for grabbing the kittens.
Evelyn said my class ranting about what is missing from people's websites. Good, thanks.
Excellent. Put that in the reviews and stick it on iTunes or something. Stick it on iTunes on Sarah's new podcast.
Yeah, speaking of, I'm launching a new podcast. It's on April 8th. It's going to be the first episode. People on my Patreon got a little info about it already. But I'll give you the link here. It's going to be called Queries, Qualms, and Quirks. And it's where published authors will share their query letters and also discuss kind of their publication journey. So, yeah.
And it's very exciting. And I listened to the preview already, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, there's a preview.
And I voted on the music, which I'm even more excited about.
There's a preview up on all major podcast platforms, so feel free to listen there and subscribe so that you can listen when it starts on April 8th. I have 14 recordings scheduled already. So
You said 13 last time we talked, which was like 2 hours ago.
I added a new one.
Everyone's very excited. Victoria has an important question.
There have been some vaccine romances. I have not heard of any ones that people have really enjoyed. Is the nice way to say that.
It feels a little bit early, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, new podcast. Hope y'all will listen. And this one's a podcast. It's not a video show. So, but it will be syndicated here on YouTube, so you can also listen on YouTube too.
When we come back,
it'll just be a static image.
You got like 20 seconds or something, so throw in your elevator pitch.
I already did.
No, just like 3 lines. Like,
yeah. So Queries, Qualms, and Quirks ask published authors to share their successful query letter and discuss their journey from first spark to day of publication.
Beautiful. I love it. Have you picked the music?
I have it narrowed down. There are two clear favorites,
Is it 3
and
and 4?
it was 4 and 6 that were
That's
the
close.
most favorite ones. Yeah.
Four.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's time.
Oh, all right. So I'm gonna get this banner up and share this. Yeah. Okay. On your mark, get set.
Edit your podcast. And that's time, everyone. Our first sprint is complete. How do we do?
All right, I have 3 books on my list now. I haven't written descriptions for them, but oh, 4 books. Yay, 4 books on my list.
Excellent.
How'd you do, Bess?
I'm almost 2/3 of the way through. This is an interview I did on another friend's podcast, and I'm not editing. I'm just making sure there's nothing I want like cut out. And
Okay.
listening to yourself talk, I'm so glad that everyone's working on their own project because I'm over here having a full-on journey of oh god, oh no,
No, why?
oh,
Are
it
you
is.
okay?
I'm good.
Like because of the things that you're saying, or
I
like that way?
I'm just hypercritical of myself, really.
Yeah.
Ruth did great, and Nicole did even better. The G&T.
Oh, nice.
Research rule. What did you research? What did you learn? Karen did amazing. Evelyn did fabulously. Also, that sounds like a book title to me. I don't know what it would be about. Someone tell me what that would be about, but it sounds like a great book title.
One chapter down.
Sarah.
Thanks, that. Oh yeah, I do have a list of writing resources on my website too. Pulling plane crash thread to connect them to each other. All right.
Like what? Nice.
Chinese outlining.
You always win if you come back with a drink. Or a milkshake, which, ooh, you know there's that like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a milkshake a drink? Fight, fight, fight.
Which poisonous mushrooms would only make you mildly ill versus killing you? The answer is all of them.
Fun! It heavily depends on the quantity that you consume of them.
Or if you're allergic to fungus.
Or if you just think they're super yucky. That would still be a dose thing, though. If you got like a spore versus a sliver.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Natalie.
Hi,
Welcome. Nicole said if it involves a straw, it's a drink.
This feels like a challenge. Not one that I can take up, but I feel like a gauntlet has been thrown, and now.
Katie Roberts talking about smoothie bowls on Twitter the other day. She's like, "What is even a smoothie bowl?" I was like, "As far as I can tell, a smoothie bowl is just a smoothie in a bowl,
Served in a different form, yeah.
and I guess you can put stuff on top of it. Is really the only difference, but what's the point?
What if it's one of those ridiculous milkshakes that has like an entire cake inside it,
That's
and you
not a
need like a
milkshake.
fork to eat? They're still
That's
called
where
milkshakes.
that's where I stand. They can call them whatever they want to call them.
This makes me happy.
Who was it that I was trying to convince coffee was a soup? Bean soup?
There's that vanilla frappe is a 3-bean soup thing. It makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Dragon artist? Like she draws
Oh.
dragons? You know, Kevin and I do the same thing. Ooh.
Oh, Wendy's Frosties are super thick. Hey, Laura, glad you could join us. I hope
Laura.
you're not late next week because you're hosting.
Is a smoothie bowl a drink?
If you drink it, it's a drink. If you eat it with a spoon, it's not a drink.
This is fun. I am delighted we're having this conversation.
Yeah, smoothie bowls are more Instagram worthy, which I think is literally the only reason they exist. Because, like, honestly, if I'm making a smoothie, it's because I don't want to do the work of eating. I want to, like, drink my food.
This is fun. I'm just having a great time here. Thank you, everybody. There must be something you consume through a straw. A scam for the gram.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Victoria.
Ah, that's the one I wanted.
Frosties are their own category. Frosties to me are just something that you dip fries in.
Ooh. Milkshakes presumably have to be made with ice cream. I don't think Dairy Queen sells ice cream.
What?
Yeah, I don't think their product is ice cream.
Like soft serve ice cream?
I am not 100% sure that that is accurate. I can't argue the point, but I'm not 100% sure that is true. And yeah, listening to yourself is the actual worst.
You do get used to it though, I feel like.
I am a year in.
Yeah, I feel like you should be used to it right now. I was listening to this interesting podcast, the same one I was talking to you about earlier, about the vocal fry. And she was saying that people unconsciously change their speech patterns and their voice, the way that they use their voice when they have to edit their own podcasts.
That's cool.
I was like, that's interesting.
Not 100% sure that it is. Someone go research this. Someone go look
Why
up.
don't you think Dairy Queen is ice cream?
I feel like it's one of those cheat ice creams that they sell at the store where it's like soft serve dairy product. You know?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, so Cheez-Its or Cheese Whiz can be called Cheese Whiz even though there's no cheese, because legally it doesn't say CHEESE in the title. As long as you misspell it, it doesn't have to be the real thing. So I think what Dairy Queen sells is not legal ice cream.
Why? Why wouldn't it be legal ice cream?
I don't know. I just feel like I saw at one point. Welcome to the typing noises, friends.
It's made with milk, fat, and non-fat milk,
Why
sugar.
Dairy Queen treats aren't technically ice cream. Ha ha. All right. To earn the category ice cream, product must have a minimum milk fat content of 10%. DQ soft serve is 5%, so it is not ice cream. I was not wrong. I am correct. Vindication!
Okay, but that just seems like a really like, what's the word when people are like obsessed with the particulars?
Pick.
Yeah. All right. What is everyone drinking and eating today? By the way, we have a minute and a half before we go live. How much trusty water?
Now, that may be accurate because one of my favorite all time foods is Swedish fish, and that's like mostly wax.
And I'm also eating Theo organic salted almond chocolate.
I got water, and I got my Tony's Chocolonely, guaranteed child slave labor free. It's one of my favorite selling points of chocolate, really.
Mine
Yeah,
is
we all call it ice cream, and they're cool with that, but legally, it is not ice cream, much like bread, wherever it was not bread. That whole big scandal back in the day.
Laura. I am on yogurt reintroduction
Ooh, tell us about
because
that.
I'm pretty sure the issue is lactose, and a lot of people who can't have lactose can have yogurt because the active cultures help them process it. So that's why I'm doing a separate yogurt round right now.
Show us the
So
teapot, Karen. Tell us about it. I'm just interrupting you. Don't mind me. Continue.
yeah. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I have auditory issues, so sometimes when I get interrupted, I can't think.
I'm so sorry. You were talking about why you're doing yogurt reintroduction because it has the thingy dingies that make it easier to process the lactose.
Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the story.
And it's going great so far.
Yeah, I'm just like 2 days in, so we'll see. Usually have to do like 4 or 5 days before I have anything.
No, but they're not pretending to be fish. They fall on the other side of that legal line. Quick, get your water because it's time to start.
Yeah. Oh, it is time.
Laura wants to know about cheese.
Yes, cheese went fine. Cheese thankfully went fine. Otherwise, I don't know what would happen to me. All right. We gotta get started, y'all.
We'll talk more about cheese when we come back. Everyone come prepared with your favorite and all the cheeses that are not actually cheese.
On your mark. Get set.
I muted myself before I said it. Go! And that's time, everyone. Our second sprint is complete. Aw, we lost Evelyn.
Yeah. All right. I now have 10 books, which is how many I need.
Yay!
So now I just have to write all of their descriptions. That's fine.
I believe in you. You got this. I'm almost done listening to myself. I've got 11 more minutes.
What did you do tonight? I listened to myself.
I did. It's awful. No one should listen to me ever.
Oh.
Everyone turn off your ears immediately.
No. I don't know. I was gonna say something.
Hi, Sad.
Savannah. Hi.
We lost Evelyn, but we gained a Sad.
That's pretty good. 150 words in 10 minutes. Nice.
Yay, Courtney.
414. Very nice, Courtney.
Very respectable.
4 pages of line edits. Courtney, I wanted to tell you, so the other day you responded to my tweet about this, saying it was like the only time you were going to get work done this week or something like that. And someone responded, me too. And for half a second, I thought it was your husband saying that like the only time he gets work done is when you are engaged here. But that really wasn't. Oh, I'm writing an article on hockey romance for Book Riot. That's what I'm collecting titles for. Going back to editing. Cool. Hello, Hysteric Blue.
Seems like everyone's doing well. Kevin said that one of the foster babies was maybe squeaking, so hopefully that's a good sign, and Mom took care of it.
Nice chutney. Yeah, it was an assigned article. Well, it was like sometimes I send out these topics and we can choose from the list, and like it's kind of first come first serve. So that's what it was.
But you did it magnificently.
Well, Nicole, tell me your favorites. Maybe I'll switch out one of my titles.
I love how much this hockey romance thing is confusing everyone.
Yeah, it's just an article I'm working on. Nothing too exciting.
Hockey romance books where the theme is hockey, not competing restaurateurs or enemies to lovers. Well, I guess enemies to lovers is probably highly plausible for hockey romance.
Yeah, definitely.
And you did them magnificently.
Nice. No, it's all types of matchups.
Matchups, because it's sports. That's a sports word. I know.
I didn't even try to do that on purpose. I'm gonna use that in my intro though.
Quick, make a note.
Oh, I think I have a Serena Bowen one on my list.
Fun! Tell us about this mushroom.
Yes, gaze on ice is very much a thing.
It's one of our favorite things.
All that tension, you know?
I mean, I love Yuri on Ice, so yes.
Oh, the Serena Bowen book I have is the hymn. It's Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy together.
The tiniest antique car went by at about 5 miles an hour earlier today.
Mm. Oh, Ruth. Yeah. Well, a lot of them are like a
Oh, you get
publicist.
intramural, right?
Well, that's not really usually how they go. It's usually like a publicist is assigned to help this bad boy revamp his reputation.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds
a
right.
pretty common one. Or they so usually the guy meets someone and she doesn't know who he is, and then she finds out he's like a famous hockey player, stuff like that.
I feel like I need one word to help me figure out what's happening in the sentence, and then I'm going to be very excited about it.
Ice skaters are just pretty. Yeah, hockey players a lot of times are very beat up though. Yes,
It's
personal trainer helping after injury. Laura is right. Rakes on skates is definitely a theme. I have Helena Hunting. The JC Burton one I had was like from 2012, so I decided to switch it out for something newer. Ooh. I've almost eaten half of my chocolate bar.
nice.
There's one piece left. There's something I want to tell y'all. I can't remember what it was.
Is that what's coming up?
I can talk about what's coming up. So on Saturday we have Pub Talk Live with 2020 Pitch Wars mentees. There are going to be 6 of them. Kaylee, our very own Kaylee, is going to be one of them. She's actually going to be my guest co-host for the first part of it too. And then we have I have an agent chat live with Devin Holiday coming up, and we're continuing this. Laura is going to help Bess start this Wednesday right in next week because I have a work thing that's going to make me late. The Pitch Wars Pub Talk Live is at 9 p.m. on Saturday Eastern, of course. So convert that however you need. Yeah, Kaylee. And then the next Pub Talk Live I already have lined up. I'm really excited about that. It's going to be H.A. Winstrom is my guest co-host, and Gabby from DIY MFA is going to be my special guest. So cool.
Well, that sounds awesome. Everyone's very excited.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to see Laura, or you're going to see Kaylee on Saturday, and you can see Laura on Wednesday. So
they're going to know your faces, y'all. I hope you're ready. You got to be pretty and witty and gay.
I
don't even remember from.
Did you hear that?
A thump?
Yeah. Sounded like a gunshot.
I'm sorry, everything's loud noises here. I live in the city. It's true, so famous. There are 21 people watching this right now, and who knows how many later. You'll be known the world over, from US to Australia.
We usually have about 40 people watch by the time it's over. So
wow.
For the Wednesday right on Zoom.
So come prepared because I rely heavily on Sarah.
That's not true.
All the charm happens over here.
I'm really excited to sleep tonight. That's gonna be fun times.
Me too. Because if I get to sleep tonight, that means that mom is feeding the babies and I don't have to. That's the dream. Hey, Australia is legit. I did not just make that up.
Yeah, we have Tamara often joining us from Australia. One of the Pitch Wars mentees for this weekend lives in Japan, and he was like, he was like, oh, that's 8 a.m. for me or something like that. So that works perfectly. And that's not how I expected that sentence to end.
That is alarming, and I would love to hear more, except it's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, no kitties next week. They'll still be in quarantine.
Oh.
Maybe field trip if you're very good.
All right, we're going to start our final 20-minute sprint. Make it work, make it happen. On your mark, get set.
Finish strong, and then mute afterward. And that's time, everyone. Our final sprint is complete. Did we all finish strong?
I wrote my intro, so we're
Yeah.
getting
Did
there.
you get to use the matchup or whatever it was?
Not yet, because as part of the intro, I want to wait to write until I write the rest of it, because I'm gonna write about like all the tropes that are involved, and so I need to. Yeah. Anyway, that's boring, but
Yeah.
Chudney went to bed, ran out of energy. Yeah. Bye, Hysteric Blue. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully, you'll come back next time. How did everyone else do? How'd you do? Did you get through your
I
audio?
finished my listen through.
Nice.
I did it on like 1.2 speed, so minimize the amount of time I had to listen to myself. It was great.
I listen to podcasts at 1.2 speed, so it seems normal.
Hysteric Blue is leaving? Leaving?
Yeah.
Bye.
Looks like it. Oh, there we go. Karen, nice, 6 pages. Savannah got distracted.
That's not research. We'll allow it.
657 is very nice. 5 pages edited. Bet kicking butt.
You know, I was thinking I'd do one of those kitten reveals when we hit like 1,000 words in a stretch or something, but I forgot about Bet. Gonna have to be a bigger number.
I'll have to draft whenever you're doing that. Nicole, nice, well done. A
I
flying
love
book.
this. Tell me
All
more
right.
immediately. I'm so here for the flying boat. Tell me everything.
Oh my goodness, you just email Bess the whole scene.
That would be perfect. Do that.
Nice, Felicia. Well
Now that
done.
I'm down here, I have such an urge to recreate the Edna and just be like, but up those nose, you know. But this was on the internet forever, so probably not.
Yeah.
I am so proud of everyone. We all did so good.
Yeah, everyone did a lot today. Well
Good
done.
job, team.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, it's more dramatic.
You know what else?
Sky Kingdom propaganda.
I would play this video game.
Jay. Oh.
Yeah, see, crushed it. Did amazing. I don't know.
Tanya
She
is
ends up
awesome.
babysitting for free in the second movie, and I'm just like,
You're not about that life.
mm-mm.
I'm gonna
I want
get
that T-shirt. I don't know who I want to wear that T-shirt, but it
yeah.
feels.
There's in Schitt's Creek, David wears a sweater that's black and white. It says nonchalant across it, and I really want it. I don't know why, but I do.
Which part?
I don't know. It looks like you got some work done, Jen.
That is
Jen
delightful.
and I don't know if I'm allowed to tell them. I'm gonna tell them anyway.
You should say that and then wait to see what Jen says.
No.
We'll just glide past it.
You like how Bess is like stalling so that you have time to tell me not to talk.
Look, I cannot keep a secret to save my life. I am the worst. Kevin knows what he's getting for every gift giving holiday, always. So it's my job
Okay,
to help
she's
you.
so
All
fun.
right, we're good. We're clear.
Yeah, so I had a meeting with Jen on Saturday, and we were talking about doing a Coastal Magic Convention podcast, which if y'all were here last week, you probably saw that. It's going to be a video podcast, syndicated as a podcast as well, and we'll be interviewing Coastal Magic authors. I mean, Jen will be interviewing them. I'm just kind of like helping with the logistics.
You're producing. You are the producer.
Yes, I'm the producer.
And this is a very fun fact, especially if you start looking into war movies. Just saying. Also
This
superhero.
is true. Yeah, I have definitely heard that. Mm-hmm.
Can anyone else hear that tinnitus, or is it just me?
Not I. I mean, I hear a lot of sounds. I hear
It's a
like
joke because it is tinnitus.
I hear the sound of Chris's laptop running. I hear the sound of my fan on my laptop. I hear the lullabies from my niece's room.
The lullabies?
Yeah, they have Alexa play lullabies for the kids at night.
That is the most delightfully dystopian thing.
Yeah.
Like, it makes total sense. It's totally pragmatic, but also a robot is watching over your children and singing them to sleep. I don't know. This is fun.
When I was a kid, we had it was like this rabbit, and it had a tape deck in it, and we had cassette that went in it, and it was like on one side of the cassette was like three little, you know, fun, lighthearted children's stories, and then on the other side it was lullabies, and I play it all the time when I was a kid, trying to get to sleep. I'm excited too, Jen. It's gonna be fun. We'll probably
When
be
is it launching,
launching.
did you say?
Is it June? I can't remember if it's June or July, because she doesn't announce the participating authors until then, so we're gonna launch it around that time. Bye, Nicole. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Nicole. We miss you already.
You had a bear? Like a bear came into your
I assume like the
yard?
singing bear, like you're talking about, you know, the
Oh, a singing bear. Yeah. Yeah, mine was like the off brand of Teddy Ruxpin, whatever his name was. But yeah, now she uses Alexa.
See, it's funny
So,
because it totally makes sense. It's very efficient and practical, and also a robot is raising your child, and I
and some of the songs are the same as the songs that were on that tape when I was a kid too. Yeah,
wasn't there
first
just
one
a
in June.
scandal?
Say what?
Wasn't there just a scandal about Rafi? Am I making that up?
Um, my niece today asked me what my favorite animal was, and then drew me a picture of it. Here, let me show you. It's right here. So I was very excited because I love my favorite animal. My favorite animal is a beluga. Um, and so I said I wanted to meet one, but they only live in the Arctic. So she drew me like going to the Arctic to meet one. She drew me in a wetsuit because she was concerned about the cold.
All right, everyone says you're meeting at a bookstore, Sarah. I appreciate the consideration of the keeping you warm in the Arctic.
Hmm.
That should be the new background. Scan it in, make it happen.
She drew her dog, and she drew Tanya a sweater because she was worried about Tanya being cold too.
I think she's starting to say something about the temperature in that house.
Well, because I told her it was in the Arctic, that they lived in the Arctic. So
You're right. Laura says you should throw the entire thing out. Sad also agrees.
I don't know anything about swimming in the Arctic. So
Well, now you know, and she did it
she
wrong.
didn't call
Make
it
her
a
do it again.
wetsuit. She called it a. I can't remember what she called it. She used a different word for it. It wasn't dry suit either. It was like
Keep sibling Sarah a warm suit.
it was like a warm suit or something.
I guess you can keep it then. We'll allow
And
it.
then she tried to take it away from me because I told her she needs to go to bed to punish me for making her go to bed. Oh man, that was something.
Strong set of ethics on that child.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for today. I'm going to go home so I can use my two monitors to write the rest of my article because I'll need to have the descriptions on one side so I can write on the other side. Oh,
I have heard that. I have not confirmed it. But everyone's saying goodbye. So bye.
no bears. Interesting.
Yeah, I've heard that, but I have not verified.
Yeah.
You can just buy a monitor for super cheap on Craigslist. That's where we got
Yeah.
my second monitor. It was like $50. 25
Yeah,
bucks?
mine is actually my work because all my work stuff is home right now. But next time they do like staff sales where they get rid of equipment when they buy new equipment. Usually they'll sell monitors for like $5. So next time they do that, I'm gonna get one for myself. Um, what was I
Now
gonna
it's
say?
time to
Hopefully,
say
we'll see you Saturday for Pub Talk Live with the Pitch Wars mentors. Also, check out Qualms or Queries, Qualms, and Quirks on your favorite podcast app and subscribe. And the first episode will launch April 8th.
we're
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, I'm excited.
We being the audience, because I have nothing whatsoever to do with the creation of this thing.
Oh my gosh,
When we
Savannah.
come back next week, tell us more about that.
Oh goodness. Okay, thanks for that image.
It's just like a cookie jar. They sell some really unintentionally creepy cookie jars in the world. That's just one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And on that note, everyone, rest well, sleep tight, dream of my kittens, and not that cookie jar.
Yeah. Wash your hands, stay safe, wear a mask. We'll see you
Pet
next
a
time.
kitten. Or a duck or a dog, whatever you have available.
Okay. I don't pet any wild ducks. Bye.
You can have domestic